Is the Fast and Furious series dead? Let's talk about that. So, back when Fast X came out, Universal and Vin Diesel publicly announced that there would be three more Fast and Furious movies after Fast X. Then they clarified that one of those three was a spin off featuring The Rock, and that's why he showed up in Fast X, because he was promised his own solo spin off movie away from Vin Diesel, away from everybody. And then Fast X underperformed, and Hollywood said, well, how about just two more Fast and Furious movies? One more to wrap up Dom and the family, and maybe The Rock spinoff. And then the writer's strike happened, the actor's strike happened, filmmaking got more expensive, and then Hollywood went silent on Fast and Furious. And a few weeks back, Vin Diesel went on Twitter, and he was adding Universal and asking them when they get to make the next one, etc., etc. They did not respond. And then just the other day, he was at some kind of public appearance. I think it was the equivalent of a Comic-Con. And now Vin Diesel is saying he has demands. He has demands for the next Fast and Furious. That they return to Los Angeles. I don't know if they mean filming there, the story is set there, or both. He wants them to go back to being street racers. And he wants Paul Walker in there. Now, we've had Paul Walker body doubles, we've had, some CGI Paul Walker already. So why that's newsworthy is probably he wants a CGI or an AI Paul Walker, throughout the entire movie or throughout a lot of the movie, which that in and of itself is controversial. And to me, that sounds like an excuse. That sounds like when Hollywood doesn't make Fast 11, that's his excuse to be like, well, they wouldn't meet my demands, so that's why it didn't happen. Yeah, it's not because the last two or three were terrible. It's not because out of 10 movies, most people agree, like, 3 of them are pretty good. So, it looks like the series might quietly be done. And I want to know how you feel about that. So let's race to the comments section and talk about that. And by the way, check out this Fast X popcorn bucket. It is the car. It's Dom's Charger from the movie. Pretty, other than the license plate, pretty basic. You wouldn't know it's a Fast and Furious thing. It opens up from the top. You put your popcorn in there. It is a pretty cool collectible. I just wish the branding was better. So that's pretty cool. And there is a collectible drink cup that went with it. I just don't have that at the moment. And the coolest thing about this, it rolls. It rolls on carpet. It rolls on hardwood floors. So you can race your Transformers, your Batmobile, your Barbie car, whatever you got. But anyway, how do you feel about possibly the end of the Fast and Furious? And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they'll come out and announce something, next week about it. But it seems to me like Vin Diesel's already making excuses. It seems to me like Hollywood quietly canceled any plans for the next one. Movies don't usually peak at number 11, so I don't know how many people might be mourning that loss, but somebody might. Like I said, let's comment down below about it. We'll be back soon, so come back soon and take another bite of the GeeKlare.